Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today we are reacting to the Dolphins versus Chargers Sunday Night Football tonight. As we know, the Dolphins 8-4 people are questioning them as a lock playoffs team right now. They're looking to change that tonight on Sunday Night Football. On the other hand, the Chargers once again plagued by injuries. This time, Derwin James and Joseph Day are out with an injury. They're looking to get back at it tonight. So it's all going down tonight here on Sunday Night Football. All reactions are on YouTube. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Lee and the Great Vlogs. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. Let's just get right into this reaction tonight, baby. Like, let's go. Like, I'm ready to roll, baby. Right now, I'm just finishing up the Sixers game. I'm sure that we will be on in a few minutes. Or at least the game will be on in a few minutes. I don't know. Hopefully we started at 8:20 tonight. We did. You know, networks have done a pretty good job in starting the games on time. I'm very thankful for that. And beat 45 tonight. Holy moly. It's nuts. I mean, he is a beast. There's no doubt about it. Also, the CDLs are on. Sunday Night Football is on. It's been an interesting day. A lot of sports. I mean, esports is technically counted as like sports, right? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Come on. Let's get this Sixers game done because, well, it's not going to be done by the time football starts. But it's fine. Alright. Sixers up by 9 currently, just in case anybody's wondering. On JoJo. JoJo's 45. 47. Oh my god. He had 28 at half. And he was frying fish. Now Sixers up by 11. 49 for JoJo. Holy. Uber for 3. Air ball. Is that a loose ball foul? No. Thought they were going to call a loose ball foul on PJ Tucker. Nice jump hook. Embiid. Oh my god. 51. Holy goodness. He is something. Bro, what is this man on? 51. Carrying. I don't even know when Maxi's coming back. You know, let's look it up. I do have ESPN. I do have a tab open for ESPN. Spelled Tyrese wrong. I'm not signed in. I don't know what I'm doing. So it said before the game he was a partial participant in practice. Yes, remains without a specific timeline for a return. How long has he been out for? Sixers are what? I don't even know, 14 and 13 or something like that. How many games has he played? Games started. Oh, nice played 15 games. It's been about 28 games. Somewhere around there. Now it's a 10-point game. We'll keep up with that score. NBC. Here we go. LAG won their control against Boston. Alright, game's about to start. Alright, can we actually start now? I'm interested. I just got done doing what I was doing, and now we're not starting. I'm not too happy. Alright, we get it. Chargers are in the hunt. Actually, if they win, I don't know if they are in the last spot. Because the Jets lost to the Bills. I don't know. And we are going to start off. Dolphins will receive the ball first. And now the kick. You know, let's open up the CDL on Twitch just so we can have that available to us. Alright, now Tua Tagovailoa and his offense will take the field for the first time today. Connor Williams. Mr. Penalty, as I call him. Alrighty, here we go. Tua Tagovailoa lines up under center. Hill will move in motion. And a fake to Mostert. Tua is going deep to start. And incomplete, intended for Tyreek Hill. That was Gilman on the coverage to break the pass up. Good start for the Charger defense. Yep, just a good deflection with the fingers, making sure Tyreek does not get his hands on that ball. Good play. And a good start here for the Charger defense. On 2nd and 10 now. Tua now in the pocket. And he will throw over the middle to Waddle, incomplete. And this Charger secondary is starting off really good this time. That was Michael Davis there to break the pass up. So now 3rd and 10. 2 straight incompletions for the Miami Dolphins. And we'll see if they can do something here and not go 3 and out. Third and 10. Tua drops back. Under some pressure, throws. That is incomplete. Intended for Tyreek Hill again. And some pressure from Kyle Mack kind of put Tua in a frenzy. And 3 and out start. And only 14 seconds off the clock for the Dolphins. Not a great start if you ask me. 14 seconds. That's unbelievable. It's got to be some sort of record. And now Morstead to punt. Carter will be our returner tonight. And the punt. And Carter will... gets a big hit. He gets eaten up by Campbell. And probably should just call for a fair catch. And I wonder if they'll put it on commercial. No, they won't. I knew it. And the Chargers look to be around, I don't know, the 20-yard line, 19, somewhere around there. And now 1st and 10. Let's see if the Chargers can do better than 3 straight incompletions. Extra man on the offensive line for them. Allen in motion. And now we'll start with a fake to Eckler and a throw caught. That'll be by Gerald Everett for the 1st down. And they've already done better than the Dolphins. Yep, I knew I was going to see King in here tonight with the Dolphins. I knew I was going to see you tonight, my brother. I saw the game that I was streaming. I was like, I know King's going to be in it. I know. How you doing, though, King? All right, 1st and 10 here for the Chargers. Now, toss to Eckler, getting around end, and Eckler picks up a 1st down. Oh my God, the Sixers just obliterated them. 53 from Joel. Woo, baby. And a good start from the Chargers. Good block there from Allen and Eckler. Nice cut back to the rest. Yeah, there was a few plays. The 3 straight incompletions were not helping. Now handoff to Eckler. He is no, he's gonna be shut down in the backfield. I thought he was gonna lose about 4 yards instead he lost 1. But either way, 2nd and 11. Justin Herbert. I think that this is a very big matchup for both quarterbacks because obviously Tua was picked number 5 and Herbert was picked number 6. There were people saying that, because of Tua's injury history, they should pick Herbert. And Herbert probably has had the better career so far, so if Tua can win this, it'll be a massive boost for his career. Herbert now, a fake, and he's under some pressure and escapes the pass rush. Herbert going to throw across his body, incomplete. Yeah, Tua definitely has more to prove, I agree. And that was intended for Kelly, and that will be 3rd and 10. I wrote 1 L instead it was 2. I'm stupid. See, I hate that when you have to throw across your body. I would just throw it away in that point. Or at that point. I said in that point. What the hell am I saying? 3rd down. Here we go. Herbert, extra man on the rush for the Dolphins. Herbert has to escape the pocket. And he throws incomplete. Pretty sure that was McKitty there, but there's a flag down, so we'll see what that's all about. Prior to the pass. Let's see. It's going to be holding on the defense. It will be. Chargers get bailed out, and they will get an automatic 1st down. That was Kahoo, or I think that's how you say his name, on the tackle. Yeah, go ahead, King. Let's see. Yep, that's going to be holding all day on Palmer was held there. Probably away from the play. It was very unnecessary. But we'll see what the Chargers can do now. They got bailed out on their own 47-yard line. Herbert throws, dump off to Eckler, who's trying to make a move. He makes a nice one, and Eckler with a first down. They are now in Dolphins territory. Good start here from the Chargers. I could have swore. Did the Dolphins play a 3-4-5? Or no, 3-4-4. Yeah, they must play 3-4-4. And now it looks like an extra man on the rush. There will be an Eckler shut down in the backfield. And that was all Christian Wilkins there on the tackle, no doubt about it. And he just kind of made a move. And I actually didn't really make a move at all. He just kind of ran through the line. Nobody picked him up. 13th overall pick, 2019. I don't remember anything from 2019. I don't remember anything before COVID. Anyway, 2nd and 10. Fake flip here to Eckler. Now they'll give it to Eckler, who's trying to make another move, and he will pick up around 2 yards, better than what he probably should have gotten, which was -2. And now 3rd down for the Chargers. Third and 9 now. And 3 receivers will line up on the right. And if I'm the Chargers, I'm going to Palmer over the middle. There's nobody covering the middle. They might move back, but still. And now Herbert going deep. It is. Oh my God! What a catch! Mike Williams! Oh my! How did he come down with that? He just pushed Howard out of the way, and then it just fell right into his chest, and he brought it in. Oh my. Oh my gosh. A beautiful catch. Now the Chargers at the 18-yard line. Now a handoff and a 2-yard gain for Kelly. That will bring up 2nd and 8. I just can't get over that catch. Oh my gosh. That was incredible. And a timeout. I don't know if it's an injury timeout. Brandon Staley. If the Chargers don't make the playoffs, oh yeah, an injury timeout. Injured player there on the field. There's Roberts there. Looks like he's alright. See, I don't know if you guys saw, but the Saints and Cameron Jordan got fined for fake injuries. I know the Saints got docked $300,000. I don't know what it was for Jordan. Anyway, 2nd and 9. And now fake to Kelly. Herbert throws, caught by Keenan Allen. You see, that's what I don't like. Well, here's what I don't like. When a receiver's on the sideline, right, there's nobody around them, and the quarterback throws to the sideline, forcing the receiver to step out of bounds. Why couldn't you just throw it to them on their numbers so they can get more of a gain? That's what I just don't like. But either way, 3rd and 4, and Dolphins showing blitz, and nobody really covering the receivers, and they're sending the house. Oh, and a great design play to Everett, and the Chargers will get 1st and goal. That was a beautifully designed play by Los Angeles. They sent the house, Los Angeles. There was no linebackers to cover Everett on the screen. Nobody to pick him up. And great play design. I do really like that call. And now the Chargers, they are in business. First and goal from the 5. Herbert 6 for 7 on this drive, 59 yards. Hand off to Eckler. He gets nothing. That was a bad design play. I mean, the offensive line just got beat. Just go back to the pass. What are you guys doing? The run is not working, believe me. I understand you're trying to get closer to the goal line, but the run is just not working. Who was that didn't pick up their block? 40. It was 40. Don't even have it marked down. Don't know, don't care. He didn't pick up his block on Wilkins. Tried going to the legs. Well, Wilkins had that scouted a mile away. Chargers got to get this ball snapped. They're just getting on the line and they're at 5 seconds. And they do get it off Herbert. A dump off to Eckler. Shut down. And replacing Roberts, Van Ginkel makes the tackle there. And good play, good stop there, good read from Ginkel. And now that brings up 3rd and goal. And if you don't get it here for the Chargers, I don't really know what you do. You gotta go to the end zone, though. You can't go short. Here it is. Dolphins showing blitz. Everett now going to line up near the offensive line. Probably give it chip block. Here comes the blitz. Send it to Allen. He does not get in. He is 2 yards short. And this brings up a little bit of a dilemma here for the Chargers. I say you go for it. The statistics say to go for it, and my mind says to go for it. You know what that means? Go for it. And that's what they're going to do. I'm just saying, Williams, that's all I can think of. He's a big body. You don't really want to try. You probably want to have one receiver draw pass interference, and if your first read's not there, that's where you go. Man in motion. Herbert. Throw. Oh, and he's tripped up. Carter tripped himself up on the turf, and it cost him a turnover on downs for Miami. Ethel made the play, and the Dolphins with a much-needed stop. I think his name's Ethel. I don't even know. I tried to write an A, but I did not write a good A. I think it's, it's LAG. Yeah, okay, LAG won. They won their series. Yep, LAG wins their series, and Boston, they're pretty much done. Okay, let's see this standings thing. I don't think we need this. Oh, Flyers are going to lose. Damn it, every time, man. Great start to the season. Everybody gets hurt. All right. So, that's the last Major 1 match. So I'm interested to see what the bracket's going to be. They don't even know, like, the times and all that, which is pissing me off. They don't even know, like, the days. Like, it's in, like, 2 weeks now. Okay. 53. Oh my god, bro. Holy goodness. What a monster. 53. Holy god. Purdy becomes the first only QB to beat Tom Brady in his first career start. Damn. Why do they keep showing all these high school games? I'm so confused of what they're showing. I see this all over. I'm so confused on what they show. Alright. Dolphins from their own 2-yard line. Handoff to Mostert, who puts his shoulder in the line, and he gains about 1. This quarter's going by fast. Only got 5 minutes to go. Or about 5 minutes, 40 seconds to whatever, it's fine. Alright, 2nd and 9 here for Miami. See what they do here. I mean, they've had 3 straight incompletions. I would hope that for their sake, I hope the passing offense is working. Now fake to Mostert and incomplete. Yeah, it's incomplete. Intended for Hill. And again, Davis is on coverage, and 4 straight incompletions for Miami. They need to get something going. Intended for Hill, and gotta give the Chargers credit. They are doing a great job in defending this pass game. I mean, Waddle's going over the middle, Hill's going over the middle, Hill's even going deep, and these guys are just sticking them. I mean, it looks easy so far for the Chargers defense. Now, 3rd and 9, you definitely don't want to give the Chargers back with this kind of field position. Man in motion. Tua from his own end zone throws, and they finally get a completion to Tyreek Hill. And that is what the Dolphins needed. Now it'll be 1st and 10. They needed that. And just a good comeback route, and still the Chargers were there. Tranquil was there. Hill just came down. A good throw, good catch. Not really a good throw. I mean, the catch wasn't anything special. But anyway, fake to Mostert. Tua has time, dumps it off to Hill, this turf is terrible. He trips on his own feet, or trips on the turf, and stopped at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. I feel like Kyle Van Noy has been on every team in the past 2 years. I know he went to Miami, back to New England, and then I don't know if he went somewhere after that. Now I know he's on the Chargers. 2nd and 10 here for Miami. Feels like they've gone a mile from all the plays that they've run, but they're only on their 15-yard line. 2nd and 10, handoff to Mostert, and he is going to gain about a yard there, or just a half a yard. Most receiving yards single-season Dolphins history. Tyreek Hill's already broken that, and we have 4 games. He breaks Mark Clayton's record set in 1984. Jeez. I mean, Tyreek Hill is a monster. I mean, even though Kansas City had to trade him, I would have traded pieces around him just to keep him. I would have just created that cap space. I would have, because it would be so hard for me to do. 3rd and 10, and I think the Dolphins, it's going to be a false start on the Dolphins. And that'll bring up 2nd and 15. And with the Dolphins, you're struggling so far. You've run about 100 plays, it feels like. And you're on the... actually, it's 3rd and 15, my apologies. Yeah, they 100% jumped offside. So, the whole line did. That might have been on Connor Williams. I don't know. 3rd and 15 now here for Miami. See what they can do. The Flyers tied it up. 3rd and 15. Tua drops back, throws incomplete. Tranquil got his hands on it, and so did Murray, and that will bring up fourth down. I mean, Tranquill's been great in coverage so far. You got to give him that. Oh, nice hit on Hill. Oh, Murray had it right through his hands. Tranquill knocked it down. And now it is 4th and 15. Dolphins are going to punt from their own end zone. And we'll see what kind of field position the Chargers get. And a fair catch from Carter, and they will get the ball around the 40-something yard line. 43, I think it is. Or 40, I don't even know. I don't know. Don't know, don't care. Well, actually, I do care. And Embiid is a man amongst boys. That concludes the CDL. So what is like the bracket? I don't even know for Major 1. I mean, I know, like, obviously we need, like, group play and all that. And we'll see later. Okay. I don't even know what's going around, like, the leagues right now. I mean, I don't think there's anything, like, key that's happened. Actually, you know what? Let's check the Eagles injury report, because I know that, obviously Lane Johnson got hurt. If you guys are checking my video from earlier today, make sure you guys go do that now. Or after the stream, or whatever you want to do. I don't care. Maybe do it during halftime. Because other than I'm not here. Johnson said he could have gone back in and played if he had to. That's okay, it's not bad. Blankenship, nothing about him. Sipas, nothing about him. Kyron Johnson, who was out just about every single game. Who gets hurt over just about every single game. Alright, let's see here what the Chargers can now do on offense. And now fake. Herbert throws over the middle, caught, and Mike Williams made 2 big plays. This is his second big play today. And he gets into Dolphins territory. Herbert, he's doing a good job getting the ball off quick, whether the plays have ended up good or bad. And he had Wilkins. Wilkins has been a factor in tonight's game, no doubt about it. Good throw, good catch, and now in Dolphins territory, and that's the play he needed at the 42-yard line. I'm sorry, the 38-yard line. Handoff, and a nice cutback from Kelly, and he will get... That was a 38. I don't even know at this point. I'm like half brain dead. Now, a minute 40 left to go in the first quarter. Nice cutback from Kelly. Oh my God, about the whole defensive line ran into each other. Oh my God. So we'll see here what the Chargers can do on 2nd and 5. What's up, G? How's it going? 2nd and 5. Handoff to Eckler, who is shut down at the line of scrimmage. Wilkins again being a factor in tonight's game. He's been in there for just about every play. I mean, I feel like I'm calling his name every play, you know what I'm saying? And the crowd, no. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. So I'll tell you a story about how physically I'm a little hurt. Herbert now throws, got it to Palmer, wide open in a first down. So let me tell you a story. So on Saturday, I had a basketball game. I feel like I'm always talking sports, but I'm talking about myself playing basketball. And I'll show off the stat line a little bit. 15 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. I mean, not that terrible. Nah, I mean, I'm okay. But, so I'm like one of those guys that dives for just about every ball you can possibly get. I don't even know if Palmer got his second foot down. I think he grazed the grass. But anyway, I think, Miami challenged it. I don't blame him. So yeah, once again, I'm like that guy that like likes to dive for just about every like loose ball. And on one of the plays, they were pretty good stats. And then on one of the plays, I how do I explain it? Okay, so where I was playing at my school. So the way it was made, like under the net, like there's the baseline, and then there's doors, like there's about 6 doors, all separated. Well, not all separated. There's 2 doors on each, but you know what I mean. So on one of the plays, I dove for the ball. I don't think I saved it. I think I stepped out of bounds. But then I flew through one door and hit my tailbone hard on the concrete floor. And every time I get up, I go like this. Because I feel a bit of pain. But yeah, so physically I'm doing okay, but mentally I'm doing great. I'm happy. The Eagles won, so I'm very happy. And the Cowboys almost lost, and I know the media tomorrow is gonna make up something about it is a little painful. I mean, I'm used to it. I'm always like every season I'm hurting my tailbone in some way. I'm always hurting my tailbone. Yeah, I know the media tomorrow is going to make up some stuff about the Cowboys and how they're not a legit team, and it's going to put pressure on them. And we know the way the Cowboys handle the pressure. So yeah, we're doing good. Also, phase 1 yesterday, so I'm pretty happy. Are you a forward or a guard? I'm a forward. Actually, honestly, I don't know anymore because I'm 5'7", 5'8", and there are times I'm skinny, you know what I mean? I call myself Skinny Iron Man for a reason. Well, it's another story, but either way, I don't know because I can play on the wing. Eagles also played the Texans close. They did. I just think the difference is that the Eagles won by I think they won by double digits. So I don't know. But either way, I don't know what I am at this point. I think I'm a forward because I do really well. I have a pretty good post game. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good nickname. I have a pretty good post game. I got most of my points through the in the paint. Let's see. I don't know if he caught it, Palmer. Let's see. I don't know. I think he did because the turf looks like it's moving. Yeah, it's a catch. Yeah, I mean, it's a good challenge. I thought it was a pretty good challenge. Yeah, I thought it was a good challenge. But anyway, I'd say I'm more of a forward. I play more on the block. And then oh man, see, this is bringing me back. It's making me pissed because we actually ended up losing I don't remember what the final score was. Herbert under pressure just has to throw it up and incomplete. Because I don't remember what the score was. We lost by 2 points either way, and then with a second left, we were down by 4, and a second left. I just hit a last second shot from the free throw line, and then I was too little, too late. can't get over that, man. Oh, it's making me go. Oh, it's like getting in my head now. And then also they said that, as you guys know, the other Ryan the Great. You guys don't know, but anyway, Herbert. I'll tell that story in a second. From the pocket, has all day now sacked. He is dropped by Wilkins, who has been a force tonight, or in the first quarter at least. I was never great offensively at basketball. I can play good either. Yeah, I'm a pretty good defender. That's the thing. That's the same thing with Chisel, actually. Chisel, he's a really good defender, but he tells me he can't play offense. I don't know about that. I've never seen Chisel play too much. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I got a game on Friday, actually, which I don't think I'm going to be doing any videos. Like, I never really do any videos on Friday. Actually, I do have to make my schedule. I haven't even thought about making a schedule. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing. Tomorrow I'm streaming. And then, I don't know, I gotta think of some video. Obviously, Tuesday's top 5 NFL teams, so that video's on lockdown. And then I'm streaming I think it's the Warriors and the Bucks. But then the Sixers were on that night too, so I'm not that. I really don't want to stream that game, but it's a better game than the Bulls and the Knicks. Honestly, that's what I might do. Honestly, I might try. I've never streamed on Wednesday, so I might do that. I probably will stream on Wednesday instead of now I'm thinking about it. I probably will. Cause I want to try to do Wednesday. I haven't done like Wednesday. Not saying it's like any different, but like you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, that was our first game of the season, so yeah, I think it went all right. I mean, obviously losing was not the greatest outcome, but we didn't have our center, or like our, like I don't know if you can, I mean, we didn't have our backup / starting center. I don't know how to say it, but we'll see. We'll see how the season goes. Also, guys, I don't know. I don't think I definitely haven't shown this, but I got a new pop socket. Fly Eagles Slide, baby. Oh, yeah, I saw that Paul Silas died. Good luck to your team. I appreciate that, G. Hopefully we won't need luck, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think the season's going to go well. So anyway, I think I was trying to tell a story earlier, but you guys might know the other Ryan the Great, as we call him on this channel. He's been in a few videos. At like the very tail end, he went, and it wasn't a foul. He went straight up, and they called a foul. I think it was because it was on a point guard. He fouled. It wasn't a foul. I couldn't believe it. I was fuming. 3rd and 16. Herbert drops back. Dump off here to Eckler. Oh my God! And Eckler picks up around 10 there. And that's not the talking point. The offensive lineman just got trucked. I want to see that again. Who made that play? And now the Chargers will try and put the first points up on the board. I have to find the video with the other. I could put it in. I think it's it's a short. It's one of my popular shorts. If you go to my shorts and you go popular, and it is good. I think we have the sombreros on. Yeah, if you go to my shorts, I have a sombrero. We have sombreros on. That's the one. My most popular short is me at the Phillies game, going EAGLES Eagles. My other most popular short, I don't get it. It's one of those things where I said I was live on YouTube. I don't understand how that's one of my second most popular. Yeah, go ahead, G. Tell me how this is. I don't understand how this is my most popular short. That was when the Phillies were getting blown out, and I decided to do that. And then I think this is another popular. How did this get so popular? I just said I was going to start grinding Modern Warfare 2. And then I don't know how that was so popular either. I don't know. Anyway, Chargers put the first points up on the board. I don't even know if I said that. Now 3-0. Not a very eventful game so far. It's been more of a defensive masterpiece from both teams. And now the kick. I think the Dolphins get something going on the pass game. I mean, holy moly. They have done absolutely nothing on the passing game. Tua was like 2 for 6. They're doing some stuff with Tua. All right, 1st and 10. Tua will line up under center. Man in motion for them. And now a toss. Shut down in backfield is Jeff Wilson. And that was Kyle Van Noy on the tackle. This run game for the Dolphins has been, not even mediocre. It's been bad so far. And the Dolphins got to find some offensive groove, whether it's through the pass or through the run. And in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be through the run. 2nd and 13, and the Dolphins are just half dead. Tua fake to Wilson, going deep. Wide open is Hill, but he overthrew him. I don't even know if Hill knew where the ball was. Yeah, it's always amazing to me. My most popular short is when I spent 5 minutes on this. I know, bro, exactly. That's annoying. And Hill just, nobody was covering him. Well, I mean, who had to play back on him? Adderley had to play back on him. I don't even know if Tyreek Hill knew where the ball was. 3rd and 13. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, G. I hate when that happens. I didn't even know it's possible to put. Yeah, I forgot Joey Bosa was on. Bro, my God, he is dropped by Kyle Van Noy. I didn't even know it was possible to outthrow Hill. Very true, very true. Oh my God, and the Dolphins, I don't even know what's going on. They are just, good spin move. Oh, good move. Beautiful by Van Noy. And the Dolphins will have to punt. And now a good return here from Palmer. Oh, and that might be a face mask on the Dolphins. No, it won't be. And now the Chargers in Dolphins field position. And the Chargers, they need to start taking advantage. The Dolphins are just, I don't even know if it's good defense. I think a lot of it, though, is good defense from the Chargers. I mean, they are making some nice plays. They've broken up a lot of good passes from Tua. I don't even know if the passes are that good, but you guys know what I mean. They've broken up passes. They've done a good job, the defense, and the offense needs to start to take advantage of that. I don't know. I think they got to start going to Keenan Allen more. I think people forget who he is just because he was out for the first, the first 7 out of 8 games or whatever it is. They got to start going to him. Start getting him involved. He is number 4 in receiving yards on the team right now. And the reason, and I'm surprised, actually I'm not surprised, I remember that. The way I write the receivers' names down is in order of who's number one receiving yards. So it's Palmer, Williams, Carter, and then Keenan Allen. See, now what I do is ever since the Cardinals faced the 49ers, I just write down like almost every person on the roster. Like if you have a stat, hell, if you have one catch on the season, I am writing your name down. Because this guy Dortch, now I know his name for the Cardinals. I didn't write him down because I didn't think he'd be involved because he had like 5 catches on the year, and then all of a sudden he comes out and has 8 catches for 100 yards. I write down just about every player, and I was so annoyed. Half the time, I don't even use this that much. I mean, I just write down the names of the guys. I mean, I don't even use it, but like... I mean, there are guys like... I use it more for the defense. I probably shouldn't write down that many offensive guys. I probably should just write down the guys that I don't know, but... I probably should just write down the whole defense. Like, obviously I don't write down... What's up, Evan? How's it going? Like, obviously I don't write down quarterbacks because I know who they are, but... You're back again, Evan, back again. And I'm back on streaming. I haven't streamed since last Tuesday. And this is making me mad, too, that I wrote this down because I was going to stream on... You can use that Cardinals list tomorrow. I threw that out from a long time ago because I didn't know if I was streaming. Driving home from the Sixers game. Nice, Evan. I mean, you were lucky you saw that 50-piece from Joel. I'm now mad that I can't use this, but it's Bucks versus Warriors. I'm streaming on Wednesday now. So. And now I faked to Allen, Herbert getting out of the pocket, and now I'm just going to dump it off to Allen. And he gets around 3 yards there. So yeah, I'm just going to stream on Wednesday. I want to stream the Rose Bowl between Penn State and Utah. I don't know if I'm going to be home, though. I have some sort of Christmas party thing I'm going to, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll stay tuned. 2nd and 7 now here for the Chargers. And the Dolphins 40. And a fake. Herbert dumps it off to Kelly, who looks like he's a little short. Actually, they might have given it to him. I think they did, actually. Third and inches. God, Keenan Allen looks old when he takes pictures. Jesus, he look... I don't mean that to be, like, mean, but god damn, he looks old. 3rd and inches. Handoff to Kelly. First down and more. Kelly to the 20. To the 15. Down. Oh, man. And that is what the Chargers needed. And he just found the hole. And 77, the tackle, he put a nice block onto the secondary. I think that was on Xavier Howard, and Kelly did the rest. Give credit to the offensive line. 77 made a nice block. First and 10, Allen in motion. Eckler's now in the game. And that's what they'll give it to. Eckler, around 3 yards, 2 yards. So we'll see what the Chargers can do on 2nd and 8. And man, that was a nice run from Joshua Kelly. And now 2nd and 8. Everett gonna move in motion. Herbert changing the play. He's gotta get the snap off. Has 2 seconds to do it. And he does. Fake here to Kelly. Herbert with time. Gets out of the pocket. Herbert throws in the end zone. That caught! That is caught for a touchdown! Mike Williams with a toe tapper. A little overthrown from Herbert, but Williams makes it work. and the Chargers get the first touchdown of the game. A little high, but Williams makes it work in a big body. As I'm saying, that's who you got to go to in the end zone. And was that Howard? I don't know. Howard kind of moved off of him. Mike Williams is a beast. He is really good. I think he. See, I don't know if I think he could be a number one. And now the kick. I don't know if he can be a number one for a championship team. If you have if you're gonna say he's gonna be number one for a championship team, then you gotta say that he's gotta have a really good number two. I think he's gonna be on a number one on a team that makes the playoffs every year, like the Chargers, for example. I think he can be a number one if Allen wasn't there. I mean, he was when Allen wasn't there, and I thought he did a half decent job. Well, I also think guys like Palmer and Carter have really stepped up to the plate. Yeah, I want to see the group play brackets for the CDL, but they're not showing it to me. It is what it is. Man, Embiid, bro. 53. That man is a monster. Oh, yeah, I forgot the Eagles play Chicago. They're going to kill them. I don't even know if the Eagles are going to need I think the season ends. We'll get a story there. Who's playing? And sure, it seems like he's progressed this season. I don't see not as much. I don't watch too many Chargers games, so you could be right, but let's see the stats. So let's see. 3,000 yards, he's fourth. 20 passing touchdowns, 7th. And then 7 interceptions, that's 15th. QBR, 56.8, 12th. Compared to last year. This year he's upped his completion percentage by a little bit. Last year he had 5,000 yards, so he'll probably not reach that. Clips, what's good, my brother? So yeah, I don't think he'll reach that. Last year he had 38 touchdowns. This year he had 20. Last year he had 15 interceptions. He had 7, so he'll probably do good in that. Last year QBR was a 97.7, 92.3 this year. You might be right, G, by a little bit. He's not, obviously, I don't think he's done better in completion percentage by a little bit. He's not going to get his yardage. He's not going to be good in touchdowns. Interceptions he's done well in QBR. So he's kind of digressed from last year. I don't know if that's showing much of an effect in the Chargers' record. They are 6-6, but they're not in the playoffs. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see if we get that, but we just have to wait till the end of the year. It depends on what the times of whether that report does or does not come out. I think depends on whether the Chargers make the playoffs or not. Now, Miami, they need something on offense. Even if it's a field goal, they need something. They have done absolutely close to nothing. They've gotten one first down, or only a few first downs. Hill, I think, only has one catch. He has about 4 targets, somewhere around that number. And they need to start figuring this out quick, because Chargers are a pretty good team. They're just plagued by injuries. And now nobody in the backfield here for Tua. And he's going to throw deep to Gesicki, incomplete. It's been terrible so far for the Dolphins. Gesicki will always have a special place in my heart because he started for Penn State. I don't care if he's facing the Eagles or if he's in a game like this where it means nothing to me. He will always have a special place in my heart. Anybody that started for Penn State, I love you. Yeah, Tua 2 for 9 for 13 yards. Even that means Chris Godwin when he has Tom Brady throwing him the football. Second and 10, man in motion here for the Dolphins. Tua throws over the middle, incomplete to Waddle. And Samuel, on a flag though. That's going to be pass interference. I thought that was clean defense. I thought he separated the hands. I didn't think that was pass interference. I guess it will be. Let's see. Pass interference, yeah, defense. I didn't think that was pass interference. I guess we'll see the replay. Jennifer Waddle, and that is what I think the Dolphins needed. Let's see. Okay. I mean, they're always going to call that when you hold his arm before the ball gets there. I guess. He kind of held his shoulder before the ball got there. I mean, I guess. Good to see that you look. Listen. I like and I hate Saquon. Handoff to Wilson. Yeah, and I knew that was going to come up. I shouldn't have said that. I love and I hate Saquon. See, my thing is that he hasn't had a chance to re-sign with the Giants. So if he re-signs for the Giants, I'll get pretty upset. But he was drafted there, and he can't get out of it. So I can't hate him just yet. 2nd and 3 now. Dolphins in the pistol formation with Wilson in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a run, and it will be to Wilson. Up the gut. Wilson with a nice gain. Oh, he fumbles! Who got it? Oh, and it fumbles again. Tyreek Hill with the recovery, and Tyreek Hill running around. Hey, Tyreek Hill! He is going to go all the way, but let's see if the ball was down. I don't know who had full recovery or what. For now, it's a touchdown, Dolphins. What an interesting turn of events. I want to see what happened. Let's see if this remains. This is an interesting play. And they're ruling it a touchdown. Let's see. All scoring plays are reviewed. Let's remember that, folks. So let's see. What obviously is a fumble. Yes. We've seen that. We know it's a fumble, but I want to see if the ball is if there's a full recovery. So let's see. Was the ball fully recovered? Well, I can't see it from that angle. Stop showing me the touchdown. I know what happened. Show me if the ball was recovered. Just spit on myself, damn it. I don't know how that happened. And they're not going to get a chance. Well, all scoring plays are reviewed, so it already was reviewed, and this will stand. This is a touchdown. What an interesting play. I need to see if that was the ball was downed or whatever. Man, Tyreek Hill just outran everybody. The Dolphins, I mean, it might not be what you guys expected for them to get on the board, but it worked. Yeah, definitely not what I expected, but when I said they needed anything, I mean, they got anything. So, it helps. You know what I mean? What an interesting play. Oh my god. Well, now the Chargers got to answer off that weird play. Oh my god. How did the Flyers... 3 minutes in, or whatever, a few minutes into the third period, and they're already losing. Bulls and Hawks are going into overtime. We're going into double overtime. Man, I knew it. I knew we should have traded for DeMar DeRozan. I said when he got traded to the Bulls, let's trade Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, and a pick for DeRozan. But it never happened. Instead, now he's dominating and was in MVP contention before he got hurt last year. You know what? I'm looking at college basketball. I want to do a college basketball game so bad. I don't know a good game to do. You know what I mean? That would have been a nice trade. Yeah, it would have been. It's just I don't know if they would have done it. I don't think the Sixers pulled the trigger like that. I just don't know what to do when it comes to college basketball. I want to do a game, but then, like, I don't know, like, what a big-time game would be. You know what I mean? Like, there are a few, like on Saturday the 17th, it's Indiana and Kansas, and then Gonzaga and Alabama. But those are all, like, at 1 and 12 o'clock, and I'm always watching something when it comes to college football at that time. So I don't know. Like Villanova, Villanova's just been in the dumps this year. I mean, I get it. They're 5-5, but they could be doing so much better. This kid Whitmore, though, he is good. I don't know if you guys know him. Cameron Whitmore. I mean, he is something. He is good. He is really good. He's averaging 15. What is it? 15, 5, and shooting 50%. He is good. I really like him. He's like supposed to be the 10th overall pick, like projected top 10 in the draft in like however many years. Like, he is really good. And they had some thumb injury that kept him out for a month. Oh, God. I can't sit up. Man, my tailbone is killing me, brother. All right, the kickoff from the Dolphins. Yeah, let's see if this is recovered. I don't think it wasn't. That was never recovered. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, man. That was never recovered by anybody. And it just popped, and somebody knocked the ball away, and Tyreek Hill. Good heads-up play from Tyreek Hill. Give him credit. Man, that is an interesting... I mean, once again, when I said the Dolphins needed anything, they got it. Handoff to Eckler, trying to get around the end, and it gets 3, but could have been a lot worse. Good tackle there from, I don't know, Phillips. I don't have him marked down. Oh, I do have him marked down, Phillips. 2nd and 8, that was a good tackle. It could have been worse. Like, that was like a T.J. Edwards tackle. Like, making sure the guy doesn't pick up any more yardage. Man, I love T.J. Edwards. He's got to make a Pro Bowl. I don't care what anybody says. If he don't make the Pro Bowl, then he's so underrated. I never hear anybody talk about T.J. Edwards. Eckler now, he's going to move into the backfield. Everett now going to line up behind the offensive line. Herbert dumps it off to Eckler, and he will pick up around 3 there. So it's going to be around 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Do you watch all the Villanova games? Not all of them. I haven't watched too many just because the Eagles are like... Or just because, like, I've been very involved in football this year. I mean, I'm very involved in football every year. But just because the Eagles are doing really good, I haven't really watched them too much. I watched the last game against, I don't even remember who it was against. Damn it, who was it against? I don't remember. 3rd and 5, Herbert now from the pocket. The Chargers jumped off sides. Or false start, whatever it is, whatever they call it. Whatever the formal name is for. Who did they play? This is pissing me off. I totally forgot. Boston College, right. Yeah, I watched that game. They go on some weird channels, man. Like, the next game against St. Joe's is on CBS Sports Network. Like, when was the last time you watched there? But yeah, this guy Whitmore, he's coming off the bench. He had 19 and 7, 50%, and he was 50% from 3 as well. Like, this guy can play, man. 3rd and 10, and that penalty, you gotta hope that does not kill the Chargers. Dolphins sending an extra man. Herbert escaping the pocket. He's under pressure. Just drop down. That is what the Dolphins needed. Eric Rowe there to make the tackle. He was the extra man and was blocked by Eckler. And by Kelly. Kelly, as we know, not the greatest blocker we've seen as a running back, but I don't know. I think Herbert probably should just try to throw somewhere instead of trying to escape. But anyway, punt here. And a fair catch called by Cedric Wilson, and there is a flag down here, so we'll see what that's on. Holding by the Dolphins. It'll only be 5 yards, so obviously not half a distance to the goal. That was by crossing. And the Dolphins have a chance to either tie the game or take the lead, and I'm sure they were looking to take the lead now, trying to gain maximum momentum, if that's even like a saying. But we'll see what they can do. And the next online play is a month away. Oh my god. For Call of Duty League. Oh my god. Got a whole other month until the next online play. Oh my god. We're going into group play for Major 1. And then we're doing actually Major 1. I want to stream Major 1. I just need to know when I know what Major 1 is. I just need to know, the times and, I assume it's on, a Sunday. But I just don't know what time, the game is. That's what I need to know, because I want to stream it. My only problems is, server crashes, and then, 50 minutes is taken up, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I would kill time for, 30 minutes or 20 minutes. How could I do that? I can barely kill time at halftime when it comes to these games. Let me change this camera. I want to get my background involved. My Universal Championship and my Lego that I built 2 years ago. I don't know why I have this here. I just decided to put it here. The Universal title is there for a reason, because I do WWE videos once in a while, as you guys know. Yes, Tyreek Hill is making an instant splash. He's first in receiving yards and first in catches. Surprised he hasn't gotten more touchdowns, actually, though. Also, chat, I don't know if you guys know this. It is not a rhetorical question. This is actually a real question. Where is Beckham going? I don't know he's going to the Cowboys now. That's what they're saying. They're saying he's not going to the Cowboys. But you guys, I don't know if you guys know. Anyway, the Dolphins now from their own 14-yard line. Hand off to Wilson with a big gain. Wilson down to the 34. Cup would have that. Oh, yeah, he would 100%. Yeah, Cup would be dominating again. Well, here's the problem with the Rams, or was the problem with the Rams. Their offensive line was terrible, one of the worst, and it completely took up everything. They couldn't run the ball. Stafford had no time to throw, and then there was only one receiver, which was Cooper Kupp. So, it was easy to defend. Incomplete. OBJ says he doesn't want to play. And I think that's just stupid. Penalty now. Yeah, I haven't really been following up. An eligible player downfield prior to the pass. Penalty declined. Second down. What do you mean? You got to get practice involved, no? Got to practice. You can't just pop into the postseason and, expect to take over. That's what they were saying about Ben Simmons. They were saying he was going to return against Boston last year. You can't just go into the highest stage of the game and expect to make an impact. That's just not possible. It's not possible. It's really hard to do. 2nd and 10. Fake here to Mostert. Tagovailoa escaping the pocket, dodging everything, and all that just to throw it away. Yeah, you just can't do that. I don't think he's going to the Cowboys now because, Jones said he's not going to be, he probably wouldn't be able to be a thing until next year. Then it's, his It's like physical exams were released, something like that. I don't know. It's a crazy thing. All I know is that I don't think he's going to the Cowboys now. And I'm glad about it. If he goes to a team like Buffalo that has, quote, been struggling the last few weeks, I'd take it. He's going away from the NFC. Yeah, I agree. I hope no one signs until the offseason so he wants a long-term deal. But yeah, you can't do that now. 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa throws over the middle, caught by Cedric Wilson, and that'll be a first down. Yeah, you can't do that. If you don't want to work out with anybody, but then you want a long-term deal. You don't want to play in the regular season. Now I'm just hearing you can't. That's just basically you are trying to if it doesn't work out, then you're basically just screwing the team over. And you're just making everything... Apparently, it looks like he just wants everything his way, which is really selfish. First and 10. We're closing in on the 5-minute mark. Handoff to motion. Makes a nice cutback. All that, though, for just 3 yards. Yeah, you can't do that. I also think it's stupid that... Wilson now is injured on the side. Maybe it's not stupid, but... I don't think that it's right that he just is completely abandoning the Rams because they're not a playoff contender. You played there for 5 games in the regular season, and then you won the Super Bowl, and now all of a sudden you don't want to go back there because they're not a contender. I think that's completely... I don't think it's stupid. He wants to win, and I see that, but I feel like it's just ring chasing. Pressure from Mack and incomplete. Mack read that play from a mile away. That rhymed. I don't see anybody talking about that, like how he wanted to leave the Rams just because they're not a playoff contender. I feel like that's completely not loyalty. I mean, maybe that's why teams would sign him to a long-term deal, just so he could show some sort of loyalty thing. I don't know. Or just so he wouldn't have to, show loyalty if he signed a 1-year deal. I think he's going to Buffalo. I don't think he's going to the Giants now. Yeah, he probably should stay with the Rams. I think he's going to Buffalo now. I mean, it's clear that Kansas City... the first 4 teams were Kansas City, Buffalo, the Giants, and the Cowboys. It seems like the Chiefs are now out of the picture. I haven't heard anything about that. It seems like the Cowboys are out of the picture now because, there's, a whole thing with that, too. It was a whole, problem with that now. I don't think he's going back to the Giants because the Giants, I don't think, are a legit team. The quarterback is not a great passer. You have no other really, Slayton's a good receiver, but he can only do so much. He's not great. And then, there was big problems with the Giants, too, and, how they treated him or whatever. And I don't think he's going there. And there's really nothing with Buffalo. I think he's going to go there. Problem is, I don't know why you want to go there. It is cold and it is snowing in July. I think the Dolphins jumped off sides. It's snowing in it's 50 degrees in the summer in Buffalo. I don't mean that to be funny. It's literally just the truth. It is always cold there. And I don't even think, if you lived in Buffalo, I don't even think you'd be offended by that because it is so cold there. I think it's cold when we have 60-degree weather. Hell, it's 60 degrees in freaking at the end of August. Third and 14 now. Tua drops back, throwing deep. Thrown out of bounds. That was intended for Sherfield, and the Dolphins will kick. And this was the time for the Dolphins to take advantage, and they just didn't. So Sherfield stepped out of bounds, or was pushed out of bounds, by Davis. So it really wouldn't have mattered if he would have caught it or not. It would have been illegal touching. 4th and 14 now for the Dolphins. About to say the Giants. I don't know why. I guess because we were just talking about them. Either way, they got to get the snap off. They do. They have the punt. Punter gets... A little hit. I don't know if a flag was thrown, but this ball will be down at around the 10-yard line. So pretty good punt. And no flag thrown. And with 4:03 left to go in the second quarter, Chargers still up 10-7. We'll see if Justin Herbert can, try and put some more points on the board after a very slow first half. I mean, there was one nice touchdown to Williams, a field goal, and then a very weird play by the Dolphins. Or I'd say lucky, to be honest. It's also a very weird play, too. No doubt about that, either. Apparently, A.J. Griffin just hit a buzzer beater. What happened? Okay, so here it was. Okay, so DeRozan made his free throw in overtime. It was 122-121. And he would 0.5 to go. What, did he just, tip it in? Yeah, he just had to throw it up. Damn. Good shot, though. Just turnaround shot. It was nice. Give him credit. The game's on Saturday now? Wait a minute, no, time out here. Wait, we can do a Saturday stream. Oh, wait, no, the college football. Never mind. Wait a minute, time out. We got games on Saturday? Oh, wait, no, the Rose Bowl's on, The Rose Bowl is in January. I'm not even going. Christmas will be over. What the hell am I saying, man? I'm such an idiot. There's not really anything special. Wait a minute. We have games on Saturday now? Time out. Oh, wow. We have games on Saturday. Oh, the Bills and the Dolphins. Oh, man, that might be a great game. That'd be a great game to do, depending on where I am. Giants and Commanders are Sunday Night Football next week. Actually, that'll be a good game to do. Division rival. Looking forward to the Bills-Dolphins Saturday game. See, what are the... True. Herbert under pressure, throws incomplete. Just had to dump it off, and the Dolphins had that play read out. I didn't even know there were Saturday games. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it. Apparently, I forgot. And Wilkins there on pressure. Yeah, I've called his name about 1 million times tonight. 2nd and 7. Herbert throws over the middle. Kind of over the middle. Caught by Williams, though. I don't know if I'm going to be... I might be somewhere, so we'll see. I don't know, the times and all that. Wilson coming out of the locker room on a cart. Not entirely sure about that. Williams, solid first half. 4 receptions, 58 yards, and a touchdown. 3rd and 4. Allen in motion. I think that's where they're going to go. They will. Caught by Allen. First down, a little more. I'll get to the 25, 26-yard line. Yeah, good design play. I like that. Now we're just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Allen will move in motion again. Eckler in the backfield. And now a fake toss to Eckler. Herbert dumps it off to Eckler. And Eckler, he picks up a nice gain. Eckler now down to the 48-yard line. Herbert almost got strip sacked. And he was able to escape the pocket. The Chargers do not need to run another snap. And we'll see if they do. He almost got strip sacked. Who was that by? Ginkel. Yeah, Herbert. I don't know if he knew he was there. He was gonna throw, but then he hesitated, moved away. I don't know. He got another snap off Herbert. Now, caught by Allen. Nice play from Herbert, escaping the blitz and finding Keenan Allen. Give him credit there, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They are now on the Dolphins side of the field with all 3 timeouts. So, I would say that's a lifetime in football. And we are at the 2-minute warning. Every game today for the CDL was a 3-1 series. Legion beat Rocker 3-1. LA Thieves beat Optic 3-1. I saw that. That was great. Toronto beat Surge 3-1. And LAG beat Boston 3-1. Jeez Louise. Yeah, they're just putting something out. Oh, let's go Flyers. Might go to overtime. Yeah, that was the wildest touchdown of the year. I agree, ESPN. Chargers, no, not Chargers. Carolina beat the Seahawks. Damn. That was definitely from the run game. Hubbard had 14 carries. Foreman had... I think Foreman's one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL. Geno Smith, 2 interceptions, that's why. I didn't even know Marquise Goodwin was playing for Seattle. I totally forgot. I feel like I know his name because he's been to 4 teams in his career. But he's never, had even a half decent... I mean, he had a good season with the... This was the guy traded to Philadelphia. Or was it? This when he opted out of the 2020 season. This was the guy traded to Philadelphia for, it was a late round pick. We traded him. We traded a late round pick for him. And he opted out of the 2020 season and he just went over to Chicago. I was pissed when he opted out because we traded him and then he did nothing for the whole year. And we were paying them too. I think that guys in 2020, their salary was kind of cut because they weren't being. I don't know something. I don't know. I would have opted out. I would just be doing nothing, and getting paid. 1st and 10 now here for the Chargers, and a flip to Allen. Good play from Herbert. Allen running across field, and he will get to the 20-something yard line. Good play from Herbert. Just flipped to Allen, knew that he had Kahoo in front of him. Kahoo went off of Allen. Herbert now 21 for 24, 190 yards and touchdown, so good from him. But now we got to focus on Herbert going to the end zone, incomplete. Overthrew Palmer. I think they just wanted pass interference or to just stop the clock. Flyers now are in overtime, just in case anybody's interested. I've not been watching any hockey. I'm kind of upset because I've been focused so much on football. I mean, once again, I'm obviously always focused on football. It's my number one thing. I don't know what videos I'm gonna do when football ends. I got a lot to think about. Yeah, very, very great stats from Herbert and some not so impressive stats from Tua. I don't even have 100 yards passing. 2nd and 10, I think the Chargers jumped off sides. Either way, I think that was incomplete. You and me both. Yeah, I got a lot to think about. I think I'll be able to do it. I might have to look at what I did last year when football ended. I think that was incomplete. Yeah, that was. That should have been. And Carter hit the ground. Yeah, I got a lot to think about. I gotta see what. Yeah, this is under review, and I think this will be incomplete. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at what I did last year, and I can try and use those ideas to put them in there. I'm gonna be doing basketball streams, which will make up for it, but I think I'll just do like news around the league. I actually have to think of this week's schedule. You know, while this review's happening, let's do that now. I normally just look on like ESPN and see the top headlines. Yeah, incomplete. Normally I do pretty good at thinking with ideas. Like people ask me, or my friends ask me, how do you think of ideas? And I say, well, I mean, I never really can run out of ideas because there's always something when it comes to sports. There's always news. Third and 10. It was ruled incomplete. And now Herbert escaping the pocket, throws, caught, first and goal, Palmer. And Herbert doing a great job of throwing on the run tonight, and his receivers making some nice toe-tapping catches as well. And Palmer there to prove my point. First and goal, 117 left remaining. 9 plays, they've won 81 yards so far. 1-on-1 with Palmer, let's see where they go. Herbert dropped! Phillips started it, he hit Herbert, and then the rest of the line finished. That will be Miami's final timeout of the half. I think that was Wilkins who kind of finished it off. Also, Van Kell was in there to make a nice play. Yeah, Van Kell kind of finished it. Don't celebrate just yet. You haven't taken them out of field goal range. You're not even close. And your offense is playing like I don't want to say trash, but they got one lucky touchdown. The Dolphins have doubled them in time of possession and 2 plays away from doubling them in points or doubling them in plays run. Everett in motion. Herbert dropping back, does not have a lot of time. Dump off to Everett, and he is shut down. There is a flag. I think this is probably going to be holding. An eligible man downfield. This will be for the Chargers, and it looks like the Dolphins will decline. Smart move. And if I'm the Chargers, I'm just looking to take as much time off the clock as possible. I would say you just run the ball or run a draw here to Eckler, and then just take your field goal. Yeah, definitely an eligible man downfield. They went upfield before the pass was thrown. 3rd and goal. Yeah, I'm just looking to kind of just run the ball and take as much time off the clock as possible. I'm not sure if the clock starts when the whistle's blown or something. It does not. Oh, this is off the penalty. 3rd and goal. I'm not looking to do anything special. I'm just taking the field goal once again. And now a timeout taken by the Chargers. I'm not entirely sure why. If you're just running the ball, I don't see a point. But first timeout taken of the half. 1:03 left to go. 3rd and goal. Where did this guy Phillips come from? I think he's like the back. I think he's like a backup or a second team guy. I don't know. He's telling his story. He's a Chargers fan growing up. It must feel nice for him. He has 6 sacks this year, 8.5 last year. That's solid. I've never really heard of him, I'm not going to lie. I haven't heard his name called too much. Actually, at all. I don't think I've ever heard of him, but, he seems like a solid player. Probably a good guy. 3rd down, dropping back, and a dump off here to Eckler. Probably what I would have done, but now Eckler's got a chance. Eckler, he gets to the 1! And if I'm the Chargers, I'm taking this. I did not expect that to happen. Actually, now the Dolphins are saying no, okay. The ball did pop out, but he was down. And the Dolphins were trying to say it was a touchback, but I was like, oh man, Eckler almost had it. I'm obviously going for this. You're on the 1 yard line. Everybody was lined up in the end zone. I think that was kind of stupid. I was expecting a draw, but up the middle. So I think that's also what the Dolphins were expecting. But good design play there from the Chargers. Yeah, down. Actually, I don't know. I think they're trying to decide where the spot of the ball is. The knee was down. It looks like at the 1.5 yard line. I'm still taking this from the Chargers. But I don't know where the ball was down. I think the ball was down exactly on the 1. Or right near there, whatever. Oh, I don't even know what they're saying. There's no point because as soon as I muted, they stopped talking. Alright, well, looks like we have restored order in SoFi. And the Chargers are going to take this. I don't blame them. Chance of converting, 71% say run, 61% say pass. That makes no sense. It doesn't equal 100, but whatever. Whatever. Throw statistics out the window at this point. This is a big game. Honestly, I think this game makes or breaks the Chargers season. You cannot be below 500. Here we go. Chargers lining up really quick. They got to get this ball off. Here it is, and they can't snap it. They won't. They got to take a timeout. Why? Stop wasting my time, brother. Damn, man. It's all could have been avoided if the Dolphins, damn it, would have stopped them not near the 1 yard line. Chargers also received the ball in the second half, so I'm sure they would definitely want to get some points up on the board now here. Damn, this all could have been avoided if the damn Dolphins would have stopped them. Alright, what do you got, Brandon Staley? Still going for it? Apparently not. Or apparently you are. Sorry. Yeah, it's on the half-yard line. You gotta go for it. Well, let's see what they do. Eckler and the fullback lined up. And come on, referees. What are you doing? What, you got to place the ball an inch closer? Here it is. Man in motion. Herbert. He hands it off to Eckler. He is in for the touchdown. And that is what the Chargers needed before half. They needed that momentum. They are now up 16-7. And for the Dolphins, they kind of just got out-coached in these last 2 minutes. And the Coyotes won in overtime with the Flyers. Damn it. On that screen pass to Eckler, you expected the draw. And then it was a screen pass on the side, or on the right side. And now the kick is good. 17-7. McDaniels has been... is it Michael McDaniels? Yeah, it is. Whatever. Has been absolutely out-coached in these last 2 minutes by Brandon Staley. Somewhere King is probably raging. Very true, G. Very true. And... it was half-decent blocking, but Eckler kind of just powered himself in. Yeah, King is definitely raging. And I don't blame him. The offenses looked bad, just bad upon bad. The defense, 17 points in the first quarter is nothing to... I'm sorry, not in the first quarter. 17 points in the first half is nothing to brag about, but it's also not the worst in the league. LaDainian Tomlinson. I didn't even know he was a special assistant for the Chargers. I would assume he's doing something for the Chargers. That's why I was surprised when I heard that Allen Iverson did nothing for the Sixers. I think he's the greatest Sixer to ever do it. And he never, They say he says he never does. Doesn't do anything for the Sixers. Like he doesn't even help them with drafting and all that. Like I thought he would be doing something. Oh no. Yeah, next Sunday night, the Giants and the Commanders. Yeah, practice? What are we talking about? Practice? I think next week is a big game for both teams because I think this game shows, or maybe not, well, yeah, it kind of does show who's going to make the playoffs. I think this is a playoff contending game. Obviously, mathematically, it's not, but, like, mathematically, they can still make it. Now, last time I was taken by the Chargers. Why? To waste my time. The only reason I could see why is because NBC called them up and said, hey, we need you to use about 30 more seconds off the clock. Could you do that for us? Yep, got it. I'll use my last time out. There was no point in calling that timeout. Like, none whatsoever. I mean, unless you wanted to give the defense the last sip of their tea. Or their Gatorade, whatever the hell they were drinking. I don't understand what you're doing. Either way, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Man in motion. Or Sherfield's in motion. Tua now dropping back under some pressure, and he is going to escape and just going to have to throw it away with 11 seconds remaining. And the pressure has been great from the Chargers tonight. Van Noy once again making his presence felt. I feel like I haven't called his name out in about 2 years. Tyreek Hill, for whatever reason, is on the bench. I guess they're not going to try and do anything now. No, I guess they are. Tua's lined up in the shotgun. Wilson in motion. Yeah, handoff to Mostert, who picks up a nice gain, but too little too late. That will take us into halftime. And after my tailbone feels the pain for about a minute, I will be right back. Thank you, Michael. Ev, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Damn. Thank you, Michael. I forgot that I was muted. Where's the CDL stuff? Come on. Here it is. Oh, they did come out. This didn't come out on the website. Okay, so Group A, Rocker, LAG, and NYSL. It's half decent. Group B, Ultra, Optic, and Optic's got it so easy, bro. What? Optic's got it so easy. Damn. And then Group C, FaZe, Seattle, and either LAT or London. We have LAT. I don't know how we're gonna do this. We beat LAT once. Can we do it again? They just beat up Optic. Group D, Boston, Las Vegas, and either LAT. Bro, Optic's got it so easy, man. What is this? What's up, Michael? Oh, we're starting. Oh my god. Bro, Optic's got it so easy. And the kick. Chargers, as we know, getting the ball in the second half. Portugal is out of the World Cup. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I know it's Argentina and I don't know. And then the other game is Morocco and France. I don't even know what Argentina's playing. I know they play on Tuesday and Wednesday. I can't wait till this World Cup's over. I understand that people like it. And, like, I respect that with people and their soccer opinions, but I just don't like it. I'm tired of hearing about it. And now fake toss here to Eckler, and Herbert escaping the pocket, who's done a great job of that, and just throws it in the dirt. The Dolphins have had these, that was a high voice change. Anyway, the Dolphins have read these plays where Herbert's doing these fake tosses, like, all day. Hill has his ankle wrapped up. I guess that's why he was out in the end of this first half. Oh, that was the score of the game? That was the score of the game. That's crazy. Oh, the Eagles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're dominating. And the Chargers might have to call a timeout. I think they are. They're going to have to call a timeout. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, they have to call a timeout. Yeah, the Eagles, they're the best team in the NFL, no doubt about it. Right now, they are. Only team that's like, they're not gonna take time out. They're just gonna do the delay game penalty. I don't know how you didn't do a delay game. Which one? You're always losing papers. Which paper? Second and 15 now for the Chargers. And a fake to Eckler out of the pocket, dumps it off to Williams. They got to stop running these. They got to do something else because this is just Mania Sully paper. Yup. Everybody wants a Ryan Sullivan paper. And Williams a little shaken up. They got to stop running these plays. I swear to God. I mean, the Dolphins have this scouted out from a mile away. It's just stupid. 3rd and 12. I have so many papers too, believe me. Always getting damn papers. 3rd and 12 now. I assume they're going to go to Allen. Palmer's in a one-on-one, so we'll see if they go there. Herbert has time, dumps it off, and not incomplete, but stopped very short was... I don't even know. $48, whatever the hell that is. I don't know. I don't have a mark down. Either way, Chargers are short of the first down. They'll have to kick. I thought they should have went to Palmer, dig route. Maybe they could change the play. I don't know. Now the punt for the Chargers. And Wilson will do a fair catch at around the 36-yard line. The Dolphins, I mean, they need to get something going. The secondary has been completely shut down, separating the hands, knocking the ball away. I mean, Tyreek Hill, he needs to, I don't care if he's hurt or not. He's got to figure this out. Tua's got to figure something out. The offense, I think a big problem with the offensive line, too. I mean, every play, it's either Kyle Van Noy or somebody else just getting to him. Yeah, Embiid dominated 53. I felt like everything was going in the fourth quarter. Yeah, Embiid should be definitely considered now for MVP. I think he's got to be in. If he wasn't in the top 5 before, he definitely is now. He is one of the best players in the league right now. I think Luka is my MVP right now. I think Luka, then Tatum, and then I released a video about it. Like, I don't even know how long ago. Actually, no, I didn't release a video about it. I was going to. I didn't. He's in the top 5. Oh yeah, 100%. I don't think LeBron is anymore. I think we've got to kick LeBron out. Yeah, for a big man, he's dominating. I think he's definitely doing better. Individually, if you're not counting team record in there, he's better than Jokic right now. But obviously, everybody wants to consider team record, so then you'd have to say the Jokic is doing better. But the thing is that I don't think it's fair that we're giving all the credit to Jokic and nothing to Embiid when Jokic is third in the West. But here's the thing. I'll rephrase this. Last year, they gave Jokic the MVP. He was 6th in the West, and the reasoning was because Embiid had Maxey and Harden, and then he didn't have Murray and MPJ. This year, it's the roles reversed. He has MPJ and Murray, but Embiid didn't have Harden or Max. Well, didn't have Harden. Now he still doesn't have Maxey, but we're still putting Jokic above Embiid. I don't see how that's fair, in my opinion. Embiid statistically is doing better as well. See, I don't see how that's fair. Yeah. I mean, literally last year you could have flipped a coin to decide who was the MVP. It was just so close. I think Embiid probably should have gotten it just because of his team record. Also, points wise, he did better. But Jokic is an assist machine, and Embiid's also a lot better of a defender. I don't know. There's a lot of things that you could debate, but yeah. All right. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Tua will hand off to Mostert, and the Dolphins, they got to stop running the ball. They can't run the ball. They're not passing the ball well at all. Nothing is working. And if you're only running the ball because Tyreek Hill is banged up, then then you just can't do that. I think that's stupid. Yeah. So how did he even get hurt? Oh, his ankle kind of got buckled with Kyle Mack. 2nd and 9 now. Maybe they just got to keep going to Waddle. They're playing off of Waddle. I think that's where they're going to go if they don't run. And Tua now has some time, throws, incomplete. He kind of threw to the side of Tyreek Hill. Tua's not having a good game either as well. King is not having a good night. Wherever King is, he's not having a good night. And it seems like Evan, based on what he's saying about the Tyreek Hill fumble recovery, he's not having a good night either. Third and 9. Tua's 3 for 16. That is abysmal. For 25 yards. 3rd and 9. Tua throws over the middle, incomplete to Gesicki. And you got to give credit to this Los Angeles Chargers secondary. They have come to play tonight. They are breaking up every pass that comes their way. This time Samuel there. They are shutting down everybody. This time Samuel shut down Gesicki. And for a Penn State fan, you hate to see it. Fourth and 9, and they just got a punt. I mean, this is just a terrible showing from Tua Tagovailoa. Your phone died. That's alright. Okay, let's come up. We gotta come up with a schedule now, chat. We gotta come up with a schedule for the week. So I don't know what to do now. So tonight we're obviously streaming. Tomorrow we're streaming. Monday Night Football. So let's look at our headlines for today. I think I want to do an OBJ video. What's up, Eric? How's it going, my brother? I want to do an OBJ video, so I feel like we could do that. Maybe we could do a predicting for like the college football games. That could be a good idea. But I don't know. It's like there's like teams that I just don't know about. So we'll have to see about that. So tomorrow let's do an OBJ video. I'm not going to disclose the title of that. So Tuesday's top 5 NFL teams. We know that. I want to get as much football videos in as possible. What was like the biggest headline? Maybe a Detroit Lions video. That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Oh, we could do like top 5 wild card, like teams that could, like top 5 teams that could be a wild card to have a deep playoff run. We could do that. Like there are. Yeah, the Seahawks. I'm a little upset they lost to the Giants. Not the Giants. Actually, wait, no, they didn't. I thought they were playing the Commanders. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's upsetting to see Seattle lost. I want to see them do well. You know, they just traded Wilson and all that. So we could do we could do top 5 teams that have a chance to make the wild card. Could do that. That's a good idea. 1st and 10 now. Hand off to Eckler, who does not gets a little bit around 2 yards there. I don't know. You know, we could top 5 teams that. Say top 5 dark horse teams. Again. Now Herbert escaping the pocket, 2nd and 8, and he's just gonna be awkwardly sacked. Thursday. Well, I don't do anything on Friday, so we're not doing that. Saturday, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll do a basketball video. 3rd and 9 now here. Herbert dropped by Phillips, who's been a very big impact player today. And a penalty down and a roughing the passer. I hate that call. I swear to God. Hate that call. Not much news in the NBA. I'm gonna have to do a to be determined. Maybe we could do a boxing video. That would actually be a good idea. Now, 1st and 10 here for the Chargers, and that is a killer for the Dolphins. Fake to Kelly Herbert. Under pressure, throws incomplete. 10 for Keenan Allen there. Let's go to the free agency tracker. Or actually, who's still... I don't even know who's still on the board. Now, a screen here to Everett, who gets around 5. We could do, like, top 5 remaining free agents in the MLB right now. We could do that. That'd actually be a good idea. That would actually be a good idea. I probably would have to film that on Thursday just to make sure nobody gets signed. Legal block in the back by the Chargers now. Can we do that? Alright, we've already got Saturday. I don't know what we'll do is put a question mark next to that. Alright, I got a whole video scheduled figured out in about 5 minutes. Oh, my tailbone. Oh, pain. I just told us story earlier. Oh, God. No. Okay. 2nd and 17 now from the 26. Herbert throws over the middle, incomplete. I think it was, I don't know. It was a little underthrown. Maybe Everett could have caught it. It would have been a tough catch, though. 3rd and 17. No, he dropped it. He should have had it. Never mind. Yeah, you gotta come up with that. 3rd and 17. Kelly now moving out of the backfield. Herbert now dropping back to throw. Escaping the pocket. Throws caught, but marked short of the first down is Palmer. And I would assume that, yep, the Chargers looks like they're going to send the punt team out. Alright, so 4th and 2. Yep, Chargers will punt the ball. And if you're Miami, you got to get something done. I mean, even if it's that fumble recovery touchdown thing again, you got to get that done. You just have to. And now to punt. And a fair catch called. Now down around the 24. The Dolphins and their terrible offense so far will be back. Let's see, what is Tua's completion percentage? Let's see actually what the Dolphins are doing. Tua is 17% from the field. Or 17% completion percentage. Wilson, who's hurt, 6.5 yards a carry. Mostert, 2.2 yards per carry. Only 2 receivers that have catches are Tyreek Hill, 2 catches for 13 yards. Cedric Wilson, 1 catch for 12 yards. This is just bad when it really comes down to it. I mean, there is really nothing you could really say now. But I really have to give a lot of credit to this Chargers secondary. They are, playing really physical. They're separating the hands. They're getting their hands on the ball. You got to give them a lot of credit, the Chargers secondary. They have played really well tonight. I mean, whoever the secondary coach is, I'd give them a raise after today, barring any outbursts from the Dolphins in the next 2 quarters. How much time do we have to play? 9 minutes? Alright. Can't believe the Flyers lost in overtime again. That's what happened last year. They're always losing in overtime. We are back from commercial break. First and 10, and now the Dolphins just have to get something going. I mean, they are looking bad. Sherfield in motion. A flip here to Mostert, who gets a nice gain there, and that's what they needed. 8 yards there. And they needed that. I mean, they need anything at this point. And there's obviously still a lot of time left. 8:45 left to go. You're only down 10. I mean, you can make this work if you are the Dolphins. And now another handoff to Mostert. He gets the first down while tripping on his own feet. This turf at SoFi must be some of the worst turf. I mean, guys, I've seen about 3 or 4 guys trip. And now, I'm surprised there's no hurry up being run. Honestly, I'd start running hurry up. First and 10 now. Sherfield in motion. Tua escaping the pocket, or kind of just dropping back. He's pump fakes. Now he's going to run. Tua, take a hit to the head while he was going down. Around 5 yards there. And the Dolphins, I would start running hurry up. Something the Eagles do really well is running hurry up when they're, on a good drive or possession or whatever you want to call it. And now handoff to Mostert, who was shut down at the line of scrimmage. That was by Fenco, or Fenoco, whatever. God. 3rd and 5. Timeout taken by the Dolphins. chat 1 second. Oh, the touchdown! Tyreek Hill, what are we doing? What just happened? Tyreek Hill, what just happened? I don't know what we were doing, so the next thing you know, it's a touchdown. What the hell? What the hell? And that is what the Dolphins needed. What just happened? What did he run? There was 3 receivers lined up on the left. And he just ran a straight up go route, and it looked like Davis just kind of fell on his arm, or like, I don't know. The field goal kick is good. Davis kind of just fell on his arm, tried to hold him down, I guess, and that is what the Dolphins needed. They needed that score. Hill, his second touchdown in the game. One was off a fumble recovery. This one off of what he does best. Running a damn go route and just zooming into the end zone. They just tried it gritty. It seemed like he knew it was going to be terrible. Like Gesicki. The Dolphins have the worst gritty in the world. Gesicki did it bad. I think he did it the next week and it was actually alright. I don't know why I just pulled up one of my videos, but whatever. Accidentally hit it. Oh my god, I'm tired of this. I'm seeing all over that even though the Cowboys barely beat Houston, don't tell me about the Eagles barely beating Houston. They actually beat them without having a heart attack. I mean, it was a little nerve-wracking, but we still beat them by 12 points. The Cowboys won by 4 points, by the way, and it took a 98-yard game-winning drive and a interception in the end zone to beat the Texans with a 1-win team. And all the Cowboys fans are saying that they're still going to beat the Eagles. Based on what I just saw, it doesn't look like it. I mean, hell, I haven't looked at the highlights or whatever yet, but based on what I saw from today, it doesn't look like they're going to beat the Eagles. Those are the Eagles absolutely killing the Giants. And the Giants beat the Texans too, so yeah. I really don't want to hear that people saying, well, the Giants weren't that good in the first place. No, the same people saying that were the same people that were saying the Giants were a threat in the beginning of the season. As Michael Irvin once said, don't lose the intensity. Please keep the same intensity. So what happened? Did Davis trip or something? I don't know. Some happened. Anyway, the kickoff here from the Dolphins. And that'll be a touchback. And for the Chargers, you got to answer now. Because if Tyreek Hill is starting to get warmed up, even with the terrible game that the Dolphins have had offensively, anytime that Tyreek Hill's got to get going, whether he has 1 catch or 10 catches, it's not good at all. First and 10 now from 25. Herbert has to get rid of it. He does. Caught. That'll be by McKitty, and he gains around 5 there. Second and 5 now from the 30. Everett in motion. I think that's where they might go. Nobody really covering him. Or doesn't seem to be that way. And they'll do a fake to Kelly. Herbert out of the pocket, throwing deep. It is caught by Mike Williams! And he's still on his feet. They did not rule him down. And they are now in the red zone, and that's what the Chargers needed. Herbert threw across his body a beautiful throw to Williams, and he had some good pass protection, something that he's been, it wasn't even really the best pass protection, but just a dime to Williams, and Williams ran a nice corner route. He was going in around the corner right now from the 20, caught by Allen. Keenan Allen stays on his feet. Keenan Allen with a first down, and now 1st and goal. And this is what the Chargers needed. Just under 5 minutes now to go in the 3rd quarter. Actually, no, they have him marked down a little short of the first down. 2nd and 3 it'll be. All right. Allen now in 1-on-1. I say run him on a out route. Man in motion. And now going to the end zone for Allen. It was tipped. I wouldn't have ran that. I would have ran an out route. It was a complete 1-on-1. There was a safety help. I would have ran him on an out route there. He's been great in running on the sideline today. And all the receivers have done good, like playing near the sidelines. That's what I would have done. But maybe we can make it up here with them. I don't know. But good tip from the Dolphins. 3rd and 3. Williams still out of the game. I'm not sure why. And now Herbert throws over the head of Carter, but there's going to be a false start on the Chargers. And the offensive line penalties have not been something that is helping the Chargers with their lead today, helping the Chargers build on their lead today. So now it'll be 3rd and 8. Chargers do have a big play really coming up. This could be a momentum keeping play, I guess you could say. Let's see, who jumped off sides? I don't even know. You can't move an inch. Like if you go like this, I barely moved. You can't do that. 3rd and 8. Herbert going to the end zone, overthrew Carter and Everett. They were kind of bundled up. No spacing. Not really good. I think he was more designed to go to Eckler, but he was being read by the linebacker. Chargers now will have to take a field goal, and that is a massive shame because, the Dolphins, they just got their touchdown, and you had a great chance to answer with your own sort of touchdown, and now you got to take a field goal, and it is a 7-point game, or a 6-point game, and, a touchdown and an extra point to take the lead. Well, if he makes it, and he does. And now it is 20-14, Los Angeles. And Hill still being attended to with his ankle on the sideline, and obviously, I didn't point this out earlier, but, this is kind of obvious. If you're a Dolphins fan, that is one of the only guys on this roster that you do not want to get injured. He is the key component in your success this year, well, other than Tua. But I think, if I had to, I don't know. If I had to say, I think Tyreek Hill could be put above Tua for MVP. Right now, my MVP rankings is Mahomes, Hurts, Joe Burrow. It's either Tua or Tyreek Hill. Either one of those two. And then Micah Parsons at 6. Honestly, I could probably say Tyreek Hill. I could make a really good argument. The only problem is that Tua's the one throwing him the football, which is the only problem or only debate point that you could give in Tua's favor, in my opinion. I think if Tyreek Hill was not playing for the Dolphins, then he probably would be above Tua. And a touchback here for the Dolphins. So who jumped off sides? I didn't even see an offsides penalty. Who was that on? What? That was not offside. 71? That was not offside. That was not a false start at all. Hill's still on the bench, with his helmet on though, standing on the sidelines. 4:18 left to go in the third. He just jogged in place awkwardly for a second. Now for the 25. Tua in the shotgun. Cedric Wilson will move in motion. Back to the slot. Hand off to Mostert. Oh, Mostert with a nice gain. And a first down. A gain of 13 there. And if the Dolphins can get their run game going, so be it. The pass game's not worked. The run game was absolutely terrible before the third quarter started. Tyreek Hill now coming back into the game. Mostert with 9 rushes, 35 yards. All of his highlights have come from the second half, no doubt. Now 1st and 10. Sherfield in motion. I feel like that's all he's been good for today. But anyway, Tua faked to Mostert. Has some time, and then I have to escape the pocket. Now he's going to run. Tua Tagovailoa in Chargers territory. A first down to the 46-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa trying to use his legs, and the Dolphins' run game is what has been carrying them in this drive. And somebody didn't pick up the outside. That was Kyle Mack who did. Well, he got a good job by 65, the tackle, to push Kyle Mack in, but now I can't even say anything because Mostert is going to be shut down at the line of scrimmage. The defensive line started it and Adderley finished. So now 2nd and 10. I think that's what the Chargers needed, just a little breather before the rest of this drive happens. Who was at the start of that play? Let's see. It was a nice move from, who was that? Just to cut inside. It looked like he was going on the outside ramp. It looked like he was going on the outside and then popped into the inside and was able to stop Mostert a little bit. And now Tua, he's under some pressure. Now just going to dump it off. And incomplete to Ingold. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. And let's see, was that incomplete? That didn't look like it was incomplete. It looked like he got that. That's a catch. Honestly, if I'm the Dolphins, I'm not challenging that because it would lose you a yard. But now 3rd and 10. Tua now under pressure. He is dropped. Another sack for this Chargers defense. And this time Fox takes down Tua. And both quarterbacks tonight have been under constant pressure. But being the fact that the Dolphins are down, more of the effect goes on Tua Tagovailoa. And 65 just pushed Fox into him. I mean, that was a stupid play there. Tua didn't have enough time to breathe before he was sacked. That is the 4th sack tonight for this Chargers defense. And now the punt. And now Palmer will receive the ball at the 14-yard line. And this is not good at all for this Dolphins offense. I mean, you got to be able to figure this out. I mean, you got to figure this out quick. The defense is doing all right. They've only given up 20 to a Chargers offense that I think that we all thought at the beginning of the season was really good. And with your high-powered offense, you should be able to score points. Tua 4 for whatever he is just absolutely terrible. Fake handoff to Eckler. Herbert throws over the middle, caught by Carter. And now, actually, that was by Everett. I'm sorry. That'll be 2nd down and 1. I mean, Dolphins are bringing a lot of pressure, but Herbert's done a great job of just getting the ball off and throwing it to whoever he can find. Yeah, I mean, Herbert's done a great job getting out of the pocket, throwing the ball away when he needs to. I mean, half the plays are designed for him to get out of the pocket. But anyway, 2nd and 1. We are officially 1 minute to go in this third quarter. Handoff to Eckler, who is shot down by Phillips, who has been a key name tonight for this Miami Dolphins defense. Him and Wilkins. He just kind of bulldozed. I don't even know if he was blocked. He was kind of chip blocked by McKitty. McKitty tried pushing him into the line, but Phillips had other ideas. And that's just a good tackle. That's just not even being phased by something. And now Rowe being attended to on the sideline. Looks like his lower back. 3rd and 2. Chargers do have to snap the ball. And they got to get this play off. I don't think Herbert realizes it. Now he does. Herbert going to throw a quick pass to Allen. He does not get there. He is 1 yard short, and the Dolphins defense comes up with a stop. And Allen now down with an injury, and they would probably just let this, they're going to let the quarter run out. That is the end of the third quarter. I'm not sure if Allen's down with an injury. He might have got up, but I don't think he's down. Okay, we're good. Never mind. And 20-14 at the end of the third, Chargers lead, and we'll see what Miami can do, being the fact that they get the ball back off this punt. You never know. Anything can happen. Let's see if the group play schedule is up for the CDL. Still nothing. I don't get it. I don't get how the brackets are not updated on my website. I don't know. Who knows? It is what it is. Alright, we will be now in the fourth quarter, and the Chargers will punt it off to the Dolphins. I assume the Dolphins will get the ball in half-decent field position, probably around the 30 or somewhere around there. Now the punt. And they will get the ball at the 25-26 yard line. The storylines of tonight. Yeah, Justin Herbert, 21st career, 300-yard plus game. Very impressive, obviously. 100% outperforming Tua. Tyreek Hill, 2 touchdowns off of 50-yard plus games. Only the Dolphins only 2 touchdowns, 1 off of a fumble recovery. Mike Williams' 4th 100-yard game this season. It's really good, as we know. I assume that puts him number 1 in their receiving stats or receiving yard stats, whatever it is. Most are now moving into the backfield. Now he'll move out of the backfield. Tua is going to throw, caught by Waddle, first down and more. Jalen Waddle down to the 46-yard line, and this is what the Dolphins need. Oh, good move. Looked like actually, I didn't know what he was going to do, and then he just moved it into the inside. First and 10 now. Tyreek Hill on the sidelines. And they got to get this ball off the Dolphins. They do. Hand off to Mostert, who will get around 2 yards there. And Hill going to go back into the game. Clearly not 100%. He'll go in for Wilson. But the Dolphins do need him. They need him. Unless Jalen Waddle can get something going. Second and 8. Just moving around the Chargers field position at the 47. Tua now under some pressure, going to escape it, and he's going to use his legs. Tagovailoa gets the first down and gets in the Chargers territory. It's been the run game that has been carrying the Dolphins. Or really, Tua Tagovailoa's legs have been kind of carrying the Dolphins in the last few drives. And a great block there on Tranquil. And Tua able to pick up the first. And that's what they need, the Dolphins. I mean, they need anything. I don't think a field goal is going to work at this point. Now from the 40 or from the 44-yard line, handoff. And shut down is, I have no clue who that is. Sherfield and Tyreek Hill back into the game. Who's 26? This is why I got to write this stuff down, man. Anybody that has a stat from now on, I'm writing you down. I don't care. Second and 9 now here for the Dolphins. Whoever 26 is in motion. He'll line up in the X. Tagovailoa under pressure. Throws. Incomplete. Just kind of throw it away from the pressure from the Chargers. And surprisingly, no roughing the passer because he was brought down to the ground. And I think that was Tranquil. Or is he Tranquil? Yeah, it was Tranquil who brought the heat. I feel like I called his name a lot today as well. Intentional grounding on Tagovailoa and a loss of down. I was going to say, there was no receiver in the area, so I guess that's, the right call. Third and 19 now, and this is what you did not want at all if you were the Miami Dolphins. Amhead is 26, okay. Yeah, anybody that gets a stat, you are now going down on my list. I do not care anymore. He kind of had Hill open on that last play, but, obviously he was getting hit, so didn't really have much time to look for him. 3 receivers lined up on the right. Sherfield going to move on to the left now. And now a screen to Hill. Let's see what he can do. Tyreek Hill almost gets all the yards back, so 3rd and 11. And the Dolphins will have to punt. And the Dolphins, they had a half-decent drive. Hill actually going to jog off the field, now going to walk. Looks like he's not he's going to jog. It looks like he's not going with too much pace. But Dolphins had a promising drive, taken away by a penalty. And now we'll see what they can do. If they can try and pin Los Angeles, we'll see what they can do. They're punting it from the 45. And here it is. And Carter will get the ball down the ball around the 10-yard line. So I think if Herbert can get a touchdown on this drive, I think that pretty much seals it based on the way the Miami offense has been playing. A field goal helps seal it. I don't think 100% does, though. Nice stat for me for tomorrow's game. That's pretty unbelievable. Hit me, G. Well, actually, don't hit me, but you know what I mean. God knows what Sasha Banks is doing anymore. Patriots have the most expensive receiving. Are you kidding me? That's unbelievable. If that's, I mean, obviously I'm gonna take your word for it, but if that is, actually, it's not even if that's. I'll take your word for it, G. I trust you, but that's insane. That is just. No. Oh, that's so bad. I might have to start taking Belichick's general manager duties away if he's doing that. Yeah, that's terrible. Like, that can't happen. I don't even know, G. Now from the 11-yard line, Palmer in motion. Handoff to Kelly, who gets around a yard. You would think a team like... I don't expect Kansas City to be the number one because they have a lot of role... I think they have a lot more role players as their receivers. It's more of just Kelsey, who's like their number one, even though he's a tight end. What would be another team? I mean, the Bills, they're not paying Davis that much money, are they? The Eagles, I mean, it's only Brown who's getting paid $100 million. It could be believable based on how much money Aguilar is getting paid. And now our fake here to Kelly. Herbert throws, caught by Allen. See, they got to stop running these plays. The Dolphins are just smelling these out like every play. I mean, every time he does a fake toss, you know he's going to just try and go around then and make a pass. They got to call something different. Yeah, Phillips, I mean, the second he faked the toss, I mean, it was a good thing that somebody made a block for Herbert because he would have been sacked at the 1-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 5. We're closing in on 10 minutes. Herbert in the pocket, has time, throws, caught, nice throw, nice catch, Keenan Allen, first down. Oh, that was a nice throw in a tight window. Oh my goodness, right on the money. Good thing Abu, whoever his name was not looking back, because if he would have looked back, that was incomplete. Allen also making sure his hand, held that in. Yeah, he knows that was Herbert. I expect the Seahawks, Dolphins, or Bucks, but not New England most. Yeah, I agree. I can barely name anybody on the receiving corps. I know Hunter Henry, Jacoby Myers, and Nelson Aguilar. That's about it. Herbert now throws, caught again. Or I think that was Allen again. No, it was Palmer. Yeah, the Bucks, they pay a lot of guys. The Dolphins, obviously. Well, no, Waddle's on his rookie deal, so I don't know if I believe that. But Hill's making a lot of money. Seahawks, yeah, with Lockett, Metcalf, and Goodwin. I would expect them to be up there. But yeah, Patriots, I don't even know. Let's see, who's on the receiving corps? Devontae Parker, Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne. Oh yeah, what's his name? Myers isn't even in there. And Tyquan Thornton are just a few names that are notable. 2nd and 3 now. Incomplete, intended for Palmer. He wants a flag. He's not going to get it. It was a play-action play that Herbert did not have any pressure on. And 3rd and 3. I feel like Herbert got the ball away a little too quick, in my opinion. Let's see. Was this pass interference on Tahu, or whatever? A little tug of the jersey. It was above. It was after 5 yards. You could make a case there. It would be a ticky-tacky foul if it was called. Brandon Staley clearly wants it. 3 receivers line up on the right. I would assume a screen pass, maybe to Palmer. But we'll see. They got to get this play off now. Actually, that's not going to happen. Allen's going to move in motion. Herbert now throws Allen again off of that motion play. And it's been working on 3rd downs. And now the Chargers, while taking time off the clock, are getting good yardage out of this. And I'm telling you, man, I said this earlier. I mean, in 27, it was crossing. He had to run all the way across the field to guard Keenan Allen. But yeah, Allen, who's missed a lot of time this year, coming up big in the 4th quarter so far. He's got 11 catches for 74 yards. Pretty solid, if you ask me. Handoff to Eckler. Eckler trying to make something out of it, and he probably could have got more, but he gains around 4. Oh, that rhyme. That was a beautiful rhyme. I could be a rapper. I'm dropping rhymes tonight, baby. Alright. Where is Williams? Is he hurt or something, or is he just not getting targeted? Is he even in there? Let's see. I don't see him in here now. Fake here to Eckler. Herbert has time. He's going to throw. It is caught. Caught by Keenan Allen again. He gets into Dolphins territory. It looked like he ran a comeback route. And there was just nobody on him. They played zone. I think they were planning for the run. It kind of looked like, they were kind of planning for the run there. Allen, just a curl route. It looked like Herbert was going to go to Eckler, and that's where Keenan's man came off of him, and then he was able to find Allen wide open. Good fake, though, from Herbert. It looked like he was going to go to Allen. Herbert with a career-high 38 completions tonight. And now in the Wildcat formation. And now a read option here. Eckler going to take it himself, who gets the 1st down. And a good design play there from the Chargers. Had Kelly and Eckler in the backfield. And Eckler with a read option. Just a nice fake. I mean, he could play quarterback, it looked like. Faked out Bradley Chubb, something hard to do. Nice play from him. 1st down. Oh, yeah, that was a beautiful fake. Good play there from Kelly by selling it as well. Some guys can't do that, but he did a good job of that. 5 minutes taken off the clock by the Chargers. They are also in field goal range. Eckler now trying to add to yardage, and he gets around 2 there. So now they're at the 30, just under 6 minutes to go. And now if you're the Chargers, you're looking to do the process where you want to take as much time off the clock as possible. Most passing yards in the first 3 seasons. Herbert with 13,060. Andrew Luck, 2012 to 2014, he had 12,957. Andrew Luck, I think he spoke out on his why he retired. I thought it was very touching. I mean, obviously injuries were a problem. He couldn't. Something you really can't control. Oh, Dan Marino's in the crowd. 2nd and 8. I mean, he's like the vice president or CEO or whatever. Herbert, I thought he was going deep, but he just had to throw it away. Receiver was in the area. I'm pretty sure that after today, Jimmy G played his last game as a 49er. Yeah, well, after last week, I think he did too. Depending on what the 49ers do in the playoffs. I don't think that he'll come back. I think honestly, even though he had a shoulder injury, I definitely think Washington should have traded for him instead of Carson Wentz. While we say that Jimmy G is a loser and all that, or not, he's not a loser, but not a good quarterback, he gets the job done. He went to the Super Bowl, went to the NFC Championship game last year. Yeah, Purdy was great today. 3rd and 8, Herbert, gonna take it himself. Justin Herbert, first down and more. Justin Herbert inside the red zone. Good read there from Herbert, finding the open hole in the defense. And he just gives the Dolphins the less of a chance to make a comeback. And yeah, everybody kind of just... Yeah, great play there from 73 also. Making sure Herbert had that hole. Give him credit. And then Herbert doing the rest, using that beautiful IQ. Yeah, Purdy was great. You got to give him a lot of credit for what he did. I mean, this guy's Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the draft, and he's able to come in and beat Tom Brady. Hand off to Eckler. Eckler with a nice gain. Eckler now fighting his way for every yard he gets. It is now 1st and goal. I'm sorry, once again, guys, I've been saying this, but I cannot yell too loud. It is currently 11:12 Eastern Time. Eckler's fired up. But yeah, Purdy was great. You got to give him a lot of credit. I mean, even though Tampa Bay has not looked that good this year, the fact that you're able to come in with everybody looking at you as, can he do it? Can he, lead the 49ers to victory with the great defense, with a lot of talent around him? Can he do it? I think he's overachieving. Which I don't mean that in a bad sense, but I'm saying in a second. Hand off to Eckler. Once again, fighting for every yard. That time he gets 2. They're now at the 6-yard line, and Miami will use their final timeout, and I don't blame them. Herbert today has had an incredible game. Even though it's not really showing up on the scoreboard, yardage-wise, I think he's close to 400. I mean, it's not been the most exciting game, but this drive, he has really showed up. He's put the team on his back, and he's 38 for 50, 371 yards and a touchdown pass, and trying to close the game out here. Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled the ball. Oh, my God, he fumbled the ball. They recovered. Yes, he recovered. That could have been a disaster for the Chargers, and they are very lucky to retain that ball. Herbert just kind of dropped it, and they are very, very lucky to get that ball back. It'll hurt your center legs if you have to, just to get the ball back. Holy hell. 3rd and goal now. Don't pass. Run the ball. You have a field goal in your hands. I don't get this. Though it's a dump off to Eckler. Stay in bounds. He does. Now it'll be at the 10-yard line. Take as much time off as you'd like. We're going to, in 15 seconds, we will be at the 3-minute mark. And now, Cameron Dicker to come out and try and seal this game shut. Or at least make the deficit a lot larger. I mean, the Dolphins do have no timeouts. They do have the 2-minute warning, but the offense today has been really bad, and the Chargers' defense has been really good. So we'll have to see here. Cameron Dicker, 28-yard attempt. The kick is good. It is now 23-14. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Dolphins need a quick touchdown. We'll see if they can do it. Do lost sooner for the Dolphins. I'm not watching the game. I guess the Chargers are using the same tactics. 49ers use it. Yeah, I would suppose so. I mean, I didn't watch the highlights from the... Well, I saw a little bit of the highlights between the 49ers and Dolphins. But yeah, now basically, now it's 23-14. I mean, the Dolphins now, they got to get a quick touchdown. I don't know how you're going to do that. Tyreek Hill's hobbled up. Tua's had probably his worst game of his career so far. I don't think he's completing even 30% of his passes. And then your running game has been okay in the second half. I'm not sure how the Dolphins could come up and win this game. And then also stop the Chargers. Get an onside kick. You have no timeouts. It's really a very, very slim chance the Dolphins are able to come out of this one. Let's see ESPN's... The Chargers have a 98.8% chance of winning right now. So, yeah, it's a very, very tight window for the Dolphins. What's up, Tim? How's it going? It is a good evening. The Eagles won. The only good bad thing about tomorrow is that, back to school again for me. That's okay. I don't even, dislike school that much. I think it's alright. I mean, I don't got a problem. I just hate how it's so early in the morning. I don't know. I hate waking up. I just got in from cleaning the snow off. I know that. Cleaning off pavements, cars. I've done that with my mother before. 1st and 10 from the 25. Tua is going deep and overthrows Hill, but is going to be holding on the Chargers. I bet it's finally summer. I didn't want it to freeze over my car. True. Yeah, we don't have snow down. Oh, illegal hands of the face, I guess, or illegal contact. I don't know. Yeah, illegal contact on Davis. Yeah, we don't have snow down here. We had some rain. We don't I don't know. We had like in the morning we had a little bit. We had like well not snow. We had some rain. During the Eagles game we didn't. We had a little bit of rain. It was kind of like drizzling the whole day here. A little bit of a dreary day. But that's okay. Now, it don't really do much. Only a 5-yard penalty, but now Tua drops back. Hill out of the game, throws caught, and caught by Mostert. Bruins finished off a great win with Vegas. Yes, all the Bruins won. I'm pissed the Flyers lost again in overtime. I didn't watch it. Now pressure, and now I'm sorry, caught by Cedric Wilson, and I think that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, that will. They will not have another chance. They will not have a chance to snap the play, or snap another play. Yeah, Vegas is. I don't understand what Vegas has been doing. I mean, Vegas. The first year of existence, they make the Stanley Cup. Last year, they were nothing. And then this year, all of a sudden, they're back at it again. I don't get it. But yeah, the Bruins, I don't know what to think of them. I also don't know where the Devils have come from. The Avalanche beat my Blues as well. I mean, see how the top 5 or 6 teams, they can't be mad at the Flyers who are down takes. Yeah, they did. This is, I don't know. I guess it's an easy one. Well, yeah, obviously, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I didn't even know that. I must be dumb, bro. Yeah, I just don't know where the Devils have come from. You have the same phone. Cases, nice. Yeah, I don't really have much of a. It's kind of just clear. I don't really need like an extravagant phone case. I had one. Like my first phone was like an iPhone 4 or something, and it was like small as hell, and then I had like this Eagles Super Bowl phone case. I passed it down to Liam. I don't know what he does with it. I think it's like completely shut down though. Like you can't really do much with it. And then this one, I mean, I never really decided to get a phone case with it. I mean, I got a new pop socket. My other one just broke off. So it is what it is. The story behind it is, it wasn't even me that broke it. The story behind it is interesting. That's another story for another day. Most are now going to move out of the backfield into the slot. Tua drops back, throws over the middle, caught for a first down in Chargers territory. That is Jalen Waddle. And with no timeouts, the Dolphins have to move the ball quickly. Tua now again, dropping back, under pressure. He escapes, he throws, caught by Sheffield. Bruins is an easy one too. And the head coach must prove himself taking the start Stanley Cup. But yeah, the Bruins are just dialed in. They're ready to roll. No, they could. I mean, they're obviously they're a favorite to win it all. And now an incomplete pass to Sheffield. Yeah, Bruins are another one that could win it all. Honestly, at this point, they look like they're the only team that they really look like the only team in the NHL that is like right now unbeatable. I really don't think they in the playoffs when like Because you got to remember in the regular season, regular season they're not even doing their best. Like they're just kind of like they know they're gonna get into the playoffs. The playoffs is where it really counts, all where it matters. So when they're ready, when they're really like locked in the playoffs, that's when they're gonna go off. 3rd and 2. Tua going deep for Waddle and complete. It was over his shoulder. Devils actually predicted the beginning of the season, but not this good. I didn't expect this from the Devils at all. So I had a hint. Yeah, I didn't. I expected the Devils as like a. I don't even know. Maybe like a. Like a 15. I don't know. I don't know what I expected from the Devils. Like a wild. Sort of like a wild card. I don't really know. I just didn't expect like a 13-game winning streak or 15, whatever the hell it was. I didn't expect that. 55-yard attempt. The kick is good. And now Miami, they need an onside kick. And then they need to go down and get a touchdown. Adam is a 3 seed. Yeah, Adam's like a 4th or 5th seed. 13-game, it was that. I didn't expect that at all. I mean, they took the league by storm in that time. Leafs are your number 3 team. The Leafs, I'm tired of talking about the Leafs during the regular season. I get tired of talking about the Leafs during the regular season. They just got to show up in the playoffs. Same thing with the Oilers right now. I mean, Connor McDavid is like the best player in the NHL right now. And he's leading the league in points, goals. What else? Assists. Lions winning today. Must have made. Oh, it made me very, 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 very happy. Yep, 17. Yep. 17 years. Yep. Oh, Palmer, did he get it? Oh my God. Who got it? I think the Chargers got it, but let's see. Oh my God. If Miami recovered this, Miami say they have it. Oh my God. Who has it? Oh, this is big. Oh my God, who has it? Come on, refs. Chargers got it. I thought so. Yeah, Chargers got this now. It's over. Chargers will win this game off a scary ending. Lions definitely made me happy. Very, very happy today. I mean, this gives the Eagles a better chance. The Cowboys, it's still a 2-game split. Now with the Vikings, it's a 2-game. I mean, this really doesn't mean much to me that the Chargers win it. I know King is very mad wherever he is. It has no effect on me, but it's all right. Damn, King has left. King Noodles has left the chat, man. You don't want to get involved with him then. This Miami stuff. Good thing he has not entered the stream back. Entered the stream. I don't know. I can't speak English. Chargers will win this one, 23-17 after this last knee from Justin Herbert. Alright, and that will do it from SoFi Stadium. Alright, chat. That's going to do it for this stream. Thank you all for stopping by. I thought this was one of our better streams in a little bit. I appreciate the support for tonight's stream, so make sure you guys show up to... Thank you, G. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. I'm from Foxborough, Massachusetts. Okay, I got you then. Alright. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me. So, you guys, thank you for the support tonight. Yes, Forever Patriots, I got you. Thank you guys for all the support tonight. This was one of our better streams. I'm going to be live tomorrow at around 8:10 to stream the Patriots and Cardinals games. Make sure you tune for that. I'm also streaming on Wednesday the Knicks or the Bulls and Knicks game. So also make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys go check out my video from earlier today. Oh yeah, I am doing the Pats game tomorrow. Yeah, I just forgot to bring that up. I'll see you, G. So yeah, make sure you guys go check out my video from earlier today. The Eagles reaction to the win from earlier today. So make sure you guys go check that out. And make sure you guys subscribe with your post notifications on. That'll prove that we are the #1 sports analyst channel on YouTube. Yeah, we are 20 subscribers away from 200, so make sure you guys subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother, Ryan the Great Vlogs. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace. That wasn't a win, that was murder. All right. Peace, guys.